The ocean called for you and me. Still, I'm in this game. But
Shalom, it's Sunday morning. We just got out of church and we are walking to lunch currently, and it is another lucky, beautiful day with the sun out.
Yes.
It is a bit cold, but
It snowed a ton last
yeah, then also the end of the last vlog, you saw all of that snow. This is the next morning and it is nowhere to be found. We still have a little bit of credit left for and pizza, so that's where we're walking to right now. Use up the rest of that before it expires, and then we're just gonna enjoy the sun.
it's shining through the light in you. It shines so true.
I know and pizza is not like New York or whatever, but they do make a good pizza. So the Oscars are in like 2 weeks or so. Actually, when you're watching, I think they're only like a week away.
Yeah.
On March 4th-ish. And we have 3 movies left to see on the Oscar Best Picture nomination list. We need to see Darkest Hour, Call Me By Your Name, and Sarah needs to see The Shape of Water. So we decided on this Sunday afternoon we're gonna go see Darkest Hour.
It's nothing better than a movie theater on a Sunday afternoon.
Or really any day, ever.
Yeah, ever.
If you're wondering how much money we spend on the movie theater, since we kind of go a lot, we actually only spend $20 a month because we have Movie Pass, so.
Get it,
Yeah.
guys.
It's well worth it, especially in New York, because
I mean,
we spend $20 a month and one movie here is $17.
pays for that almost twice.
Basically, going to the movies together is almost double what we pay per month for one movie, and we
Yeah.
go probably once a week. Pretty much every year we try to see all of the Oscar Best Picture nominees, and I think this is going to be the first year that we're actually going to achieve that.
Because of Movie Pass.
Yeah, because of
truthfully.
Movie Pass, which this is not an ad for Movie Pass, we pay for it, but it is.
love it.
We just love it, and I think you should get it.
I would like to, I think one of our goals for the next Oscars is to see like all of the documentaries as well.
Yes.
And I would love to see the shorts.
Also, for your $17 price tag, you don't even get reclining seats or assigned seating, so
Yeah.
you have to be here to get your seat, and you don't even get to recline.
It's true. In Tulsa, a movie ticket was like $12 to $13, and it was assigned seating and reclining seats. And I used to complain about it. I'd be like, $13 for a movie ticket? And now I'm like, remember when we paid $13 and you got reclined seating?
We're out of the movie, and it was incredible.
So good.
I don't know if it deserves the Best Picture win, but I know it definitely deserves an Oscar for the makeup team,
Oh my
because
gosh.
I would not have recognized Gary Oldman none in any scene, any part of the movie would I ever been like, that kind of looks like Gary Oldman.
Yeah. Or like, he looks familiar. Have I seen him in something? Not once did I think
Yeah.
that. I mean, only because I knew it was Gary Oldman.
Yeah, exactly.
But the whole time I was like, man, it just doesn't even, not a tiny bit, look like Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
They
so
did such a good job.
the makeup team for Darkest Hour absolutely deserves the win
So
for that. But then the movie itself was absolutely amazing, and it was so incredible that Darkest Hour and Dunkirk came out at the same year,
Yeah.
because it's so cool to see like basically Darkest Hour is the other story.
It's the British government leading up to the few days before, like trying to
Yeah.
rescue the boys off of Dunkirk.
You get to have the experience of both sides. You know, if you watch
Yeah.
Dunkirk, you get the experience of the people who are actually sitting on Dunkirk waiting. And then with
Right.
Darkest Hour, you get the experience of those
to
who
make
are trying to
those
make the
decisions.
decision of how many people do we sacrifice, and, you know, how do we get our boys home, basically. Out of all the Oscar nominations that I've seen, I definitely think The Darkest Hour deserves to be on the nomination list.
For sure.
I don't know if it'll win because it's up against some really great movies. But honestly, other than The Post, I would say that I'd be happy with any of them winning.
Same.
Free, feel free to run.
The other day I had some bubble tea, and it tasted really good. And we've had bubble tea before, but neither one of us like really liked it because of the tapioca balls.
I hate tapioca. Hate tapioca.
But then I was with a friend and we got it, and I was like, man, this tastes really good, and I think Sarah would really like this if it didn't have the balls. And so I asked if you could actually get it without any of the bubbles, and they said yes. So on our way home, we just stopped at a bubble tea place and got us some black milk tea without any of the bubbles.
It's like their classic tea.
Yeah.
Just without the bubbles.
So now we're gonna see what Sarah thinks.
It's like Capri Sun. Remember, guys? You're right, it's good. It's like, well, it's just black tea. It's milk black tea. I mean, the best of everything, really. I love tea. I love all kinds of tea, but in the summers, I love sweet, like legit Southern sweet tea.
Yeah, like Chick-fil-A sweet tea.
I feel like this tastes like that, but with milk instead of water. Like, it has that, like sun tea. It kind of tastes like sun tea, only with milk.
I've told Sarah that we should go get bubble or boba tea like many times. She's like, no, I hate it. It's so gross.
Because tapioca is the worst thing that was ever invented or made. I don't know if it was invented, but it's disgusting.
But so then the other day, whenever I learned that you could get it without any of the tapioca, I was like, oh, I really need to take Sarah. She's gonna love this.
Yeah, it's good.
Look at that. I have no idea what that Star Wars spaceship looking thing was, but it was just driving down the road. Getting Sarah to like boba tea is my next step in getting Sarah to enjoy Asian food. I converted her to liking dumplings. She actually suggests it sometimes.
I had never had seared veggie dumplings, just the boiled. And the boiled, whatever the dumpling noodle thing is disgusting. But seared, it tastes really good.
So I got her on the dumplings. Now I got her on the bubble tea.
With no bubbles?
Yeah, with no bubbles. And next step, I think, is going to be sushi.
It's not happening. Here's the thing. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm a pretty picky eater.
Sarah is a picky eater, and she mostly is on the American, Mexican, and Italian flow.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to get her to enjoy the Asian food for a long time. We've made little steps towards it, and I'm happy with that.
Big steps,
yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, and I'm happy with that.
Dumplings. I mean, come on.
But as we enjoy our tea, we're gonna go to the grocery store and do some boring stuff. Get some food for dinner.
I tried to sneak home without going to the grocery store because I was just gonna make him go later, and it didn't work.
Before we made it up the stairs, I was like, "Should we go to the grocery store?" And she's like, "I guess."
I literally was like, just say yes. I just have to say yes now.
And I was like, I mean, if you go upstairs, we're probably not gonna go later. And she's like, if I go,
yeah, that was the point.
She's like, once we go upstairs, I'm not coming back down today. So that's actually gonna be the end of this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe. If you're not, we make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel. Sarah makes videos over on her channel about books every Tuesday and Thursday. Enjoy some bubble tea. We'll see you in the next one.